All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Sidetracked. Today, dude, absolutely insane news.
Yeah.
Did you listen to the new Metro album?
Like, not a single miss. Not saying I added everything to the playlist, but nothing missed.
Nothing missed necessarily, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty good songs, but dude,
Bangers.
when they got to like that, I was like, okay, this song is fucking hard.
Right.
And then they get to fucking, God, why am I blinking on the title? What's the song with Kendrick?
Like that.
Oh, that is like that?
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, I was getting them mixed up with, was the one with Travis?
Cinderella.
Yeah, no, the other Cinderella one. Or not Cinderella, what is it? God, now I'm blanking.
That was
dude.
the only one with Travis.
No, there's
Cinderella.
two with Travis.
Was there really?
Yeah. What's it?
Tripping.
Are you sure that's not like that? No, like that
was
is
with
the Kendrick one.
Kendrick.
Like that
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
Kendrick one. I'm thinking of right here. Hold up. Let me pull it up.
Because I know Cinderella had
It is
Travis.
Type Shit. I was thinking of Type Shit.
Oh.
Oh, they're
yeah,
showing
yeah,
the
yeah.
features now.
Yep.
Yeah, the features. Yep. Yeah, I got to Type Shit with
Oh
Travis.
wait, they're showing the features now.
Yeah,
They
I
do
saw
that
Travis
like a
on
day or
there.
two
Yeah,
after
yeah.
the album drops.
But no, so Type Shit came on, and I was like, oh wow, Travis is like making me elevate right now. This is a beautiful track.
Yeah, 100%.
And then Like That comes on, and Future's like, is you like that? Is you like that? I'm like, all right, this is like all right.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kendrick just fucking starts unleashing on Drake.
Yeah.
And that had me like literally like in spins at work, dude. I'm not even
Right.
kidding. Like when he started talking about like for all the dogs getting buried, bro.
Yeah. You can see Pet Cemetery. Dude, that was a bar.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like I don't even mean to be like one of those writers where it's like, oh my god, like Kendrick's so cool. But like, dude,
Right.
he fully just took
And
hella
me-
shots.
Like me personally, if I have to order like J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick,
Yeah.
it'd be in that order.
Oh.
J. Cole, Drake,
Easily. Yeah. Yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
But
But after the song, I
that-
mean, dude,
Yeah, that was crazy.
the way I've been looking at it in my head is like, dude, I've really liked Drake for a while. Like not as like, oh, he's like a peak artist or anything. I
Right.
I
It's
like his
just-
music, you know?
It's someone that you can't have off your playlist.
Yeah, like he makes good songs.
Right.
You know, like I don't mean to be like that stereotypical like, oh, dude, like Drake is a good fucking artist. I'm just
Right.
saying like I like a lot of his music.
And I never think to myself, oh, Drake is in like my top 3 in terms
Yeah, I
of
wouldn't put him
how
in
many
my
minutes I listen to
Yeah.
artists, like my Spotify
Yeah.
Wrapped.
I wouldn't
right?
even put him in my top 5.
Like when Spotify Rap comes around,
Yeah.
I never expect Drake to be in there.
But he somehow
Always
is. Yeah, yeah. I don't expect him to be in my top 5.
And then
but
I
he
look at my
always is
playlist, I'm like,
somewhere in there.
I have so many Drake
Yeah,
songs.
yeah.
Just because he's made so
So
many
I'll give him
hits.
his credit. Like he knows how to make a hit.
Yeah.
He really does. But
He's been able to like transcend the eras of like music from when he started to
yeah,
now.
well, I mean,
like,
he does what he can to like stay popular, you know.
right
It's
because he
like-
gets into drill when it was
Yeah.
hot, and he got
Yep.
into trap when it was hot,
Yep.
and now tonight or tomorrow night, sorry, they're saying he's gonna drop a song
Yeah, I've seen the rumors.
with Rio
Yeah.
and BFB.
Yep.
Which is like they're both Detroit,
Yeah.
like, underground Detroit legends, right?
Yeah,
I love
yeah, yeah.
Rio, and like so him on a Detroit
Crazy.
beat is gonna be nuts.
That's why I'm looking forward to this. But
Yeah,
where I was getting though, it's like almost like this Kendrick song. Like I'm not even the biggest fan of Kendrick. I do like a lot of his songs.
Mhm.
But dude,
undeniably like one of the best rappers of all
just
time.
based
but-
off of that verse, like I almost want to agree with him and just be like, yo, fuck Drake, bro. Like,
Damn,
I
yo,
like
that's
that
I like Drake more than Kendrick, but I'm like
Yeah.
almost like, yo, fuck Drake, just off of listening to that, bro.
that verse went hard.
I will say though, like all the way back to like her loss, bro.
Mm.
Like his like diss, like you know how he dissed X on that album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like
That almost makes me not want to like Drake just off of that. So this has almost been building up for me.
I don't
'Cause,
really like Drake.
I used to like really kind of like fuck with Drake until her loss dropped and that whole diss towards X. I was like, really?
Like you can't.
You
here's the
can't
thing.
do that
You-
shit.
You
bro.
can't not like Drake. But when he dissed X, I was like, no.
Yeah. For
Like,
those of you
even-
who don't
even
know,
back, even back to like when X was like, man, Drake be stealing my shit and like wanting to be like doing all this with my stuff, and I was like, yeah, fuck Drake.
yeah,
That's what Drake does, right? He tries to get into the popular style, which is what's kept him relevant.
Yeah.
Like he got into like me and him were just talking about. He got into drill when it was hot. He got into like
And his drill
trap
wasn't even
was
that.
hot.
His drill wasn't even that good.
and correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I believe it was on the song on BS
Mm-hmm.
where he did like a thing where he was like, oh, plus 10, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Divide that by whatever, blah, blah, blah.
So
and
then-
it was essentially a reference to, like, him offing X.
Yeah.
Or
Much.
sending a hit out on X.
Yeah, no, I
And
don't
I'm
like
like, dude, I don't even care if he's alluding to it and he wasn't even the one to do it.
I don't
Just
care.
just him bringing attention to, like, the death of X
No.
in a negative way makes me, like, pissed off because I'm like, dude, like, the guy was so young when he died.
Right.
And I know he was, like, one of the
X-
biggest competitors
X is a
with
top
Drake,
3
but I'm
for
like,
me.
dude,
Mm.
imagine
I
where he would
love
be today
X.
if he didn't die. Imagine if he wasn't killed outside of that
He would
motorcycle shop.
in my opinion,
Him and Juice would be
X
top in the
would-
game right now.
X would be the most popular artist
Right next to Juice.
in the United States.
Right next to
if
Juice,
not the
bro.
world.
Yeah. I guarantee you it would be
That
like
might be a hot take, but I think he would.
no, I think it would be like Juice X and like The Weeknd right now.
Oh, Weekend's kind of crazy.
Weeknd's like what? What do you mean? The Weeknd has like 116 million listeners on Spotify
I think
right
that's
now.
pretty crazy. I think like
does,
I
That's
think,
double
I think
Drake.
comparing
and
with
Travis.
like I think comparing with like people like Lil Baby right now, like Lil Baby is very popular.
Lil Baby dropped the fuck off. What?
A little bit, yeah, he did.
I would say Lil Baby
Lil Baby?
than The Weeknd right now.
What?
I think he is.
That is the craziest take I've ever heard.
I think he is.
No way.
Depends on who you ask.
I think more people listen to Lil Baby than The Weeknd.
I don't know.
I think going off
That might be a hot take.
going off of Spotify, that's
that's a hot
definitely
take.
not it.
But
All right, let's go. Wait, hold on. Let
so
me
then-
pull
but
it up
then,
the stats.
speaking of
Bro,
songs on
Yeet
Her
might be more
Loss,
popular.
the song More M's, when he was like, where's the guy claiming OVO we traded him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was referring to it was some kind of diss directed at
Yeah, The Weeknd.
Metro.
Oh, yeah, Metro. Yep.
Metro.
Yeah.
So, bro. Yeah, he was.
Let me just add to what I was just saying though with this though.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't think you understand. The Weeknd is a global phenomenon.
guess
Not
that's true.
not just like Lil Baby is like the US.
Pretty
I'll tell you right now, if these stats go anywhere for you, Lil Baby has 30 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
What does he have, 100?
The
Probably over.
Weeknd,
I would assume over.
way more than Drake. I'll tell you that for sure.
Really?
The Weeknd is at 113.8 million listeners.
that's
That's
crazy.
4 times Lil Baby, bro.
Yeah, that's
Do
crazy.
you not understand how big, dude? The Weeknd is like insane.
That's wild.
Insane on
I would
his
have thought Lil Baby
reach.
had way more listeners.
Bro. Maybe in like
He
20,
did.
maybe 2019, 2021, like that era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, maybe.
He dropped so far
Yeah,
off
Drake is
after his
only
last
at
album.
83.5 million.
Yeah, and Travis dropped down to 68 point like
Which is
9
crazy.
or something. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Travis
that's
is just-
gotta be cap. That's
Travis is
crazy.
just shy of 70 million on Spotify though. This is on Spotify,
Oh,
not
okay.
Apple Music.
Not
Because for
Apple
me
Music.
personally, Travis is absolutely top 3 right now.
Well, when he dropped Utopia, he was up in the like high 90s.
Yeah.
He was
I
like
mean,
up to
he's
like
still top
98
three
million.
in the game.
Still,
Oh yeah,
wild
he's
that
still
he hasn't
really
hit
high in the game.
100 on Spotify.
Who?
Travis.
I think he did peak over
At some
100.
point,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
He just hasn't
wild.
held it concurrent.
Utopia was so good.
The Weeknd, dude, the Weeknd has like such a far reach. That's why I'm like, dude, he's like number one.
Yeah,
in,
he's like a
because he
global-
does more pop music
That's so
than rap.
weird. Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
That's why it's like, you know, he's
Yeah.
doing collabs with Bad Bunny and like
yeah,
all these.
that's
you know,
true.
This is like, yeah, whole different like ballpark, honestly. That's why
That's fair.
Taylor Swift is famous all over the world, not just the U.S. That's why she gets so
Right.
many streams.
I mean, that's a whole.
Like a
Like
lot
you
of
see
these
Taylor's
trap-
numbers, most of those aren't,
no.
you know,
Right.
like
a lot of trap artists aren't like big like that, like
Big.
Lil Baby. He's not.
yeah, like even like what
But,
Future.
hey,
I
I'm
think
gonna say
Future's
something
around
right now.
like 56.
Gunna has always been better than Lil Baby all time.
I'll agree.
I would agree with that.
I'd agree with that, even though
when
he's
Lil
a
Baby was
rat.
like hot.
I would agree with that.
Oh, dude, what did I just say? Did I not just say Future was 56? He's 54 million monthly.
That's.
That's
Crazy.
wild. I was 2
Damn.
mil off.
I would take Gunna over Lil Baby any day.
Yeah.
What about
Prime-
Future? What about Future and Lil Baby? I'm
No.
taking Future over Lil
Ooh,
Baby.
I'm taking.
Yeah.
I'm doing Future over Lil
Like,
Baby.
everything?
Not doing. Whoa. I mean, I'm taking him, bro. Oh, dude.
In the game right now?
Yeah, Future is.
Yeah,
Future is over Lil Baby.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just overall, like total discography.
Yeah. Overall,
Future-
I'm taking Future.
Future is the
Yeah.
king of trap. I don't care who
Yeah.
says
I'm taking
otherwise,
Future
bro.
over Lil
Future is
Baby.
definitely the king of trap.
for sure. If we're
Right.
talking overall
Yeah.
discography, totally taking Future over Lil Baby.
100%.
100%, dude.
Right.
The man has been on top of it for the past 10 years. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like ever since like 2011, he's been like fucking killing the
I
trap
would,
game.
I would even say before that.
Fuck, when was his first album?
Future?
Yeah. Cause I know he had a few mixtapes up until like 2011, but maybe he did have like a big ass hit before
I
then.
feel like he did before. I thought you'd have one.
I won't
I
knock
remember
that. I don't
DS2
know,
was
yeah.
like
DS2 was
2015 when everybody like really hopped on the
insane.
wagon.
That's when,
like,
that's when he really started.
That's
killing
when
it.
he
But even
popped off,
before
though.
that, he was popping off. Yeah, even before that, yeah.
Like 2015, that had to have been like Mask Off.
Fucking mask off.
Hey,
Percocet.
Molly Percocet. Hey, represent. Gotta represent. Gang, gang.
God, dude. That's what I'm saying. Dude,
That shit
Future
was
goes
fucking.
crazy.
That shit was a hook.
Wait, I mean, if we're gonna get into that though, I mean, going full circle, dude. Like, what are you guys' favorite songs off of the new Metro album? We don't.
Listen,
Trust
I
You.
don't know if this is any kind of hot take. It shouldn't be. Where my twin at?
Honestly, I'm with Gabe.
It's so unique.
That
And
was-
the thing about it is it's so unique that not a lot of artists can flow on it on a beat like that. But Metro threw it out there, and Future wrote
hits,
it, bro. He
Future
wrote
hits
it.
on it. Here's my thing. On the
mushrooms, bro.
On the
It's
whole
such a good
album,
song.
I didn't add any of them.
But that's
What?
crazy,
Here's,
though.
here's my reason.
That's crazy.
Here's my reason, okay? I thought they were all good. I know, though, in like a month or two, though, if I add them to the playlist, I'm just going to skip them. In like a month or two, I'm just going to skip them.
Maybe some of them.
I'm going to hear it come on. I'm going to be like, not the vibe. And I'm going to skip it. I'm going to skip to a Tyler song. I don't care.
For me, bro. What the fuck you mean? And
Fair,
that is my
really.
response to what you just said as well.
That's fair.
That is my response to what you said, and it is also my favorite song off the track because it's just
Listen,
such a bop
like,
for me,
it's,
bro.
It's also like,
What the
it's
fuck
also
you mean?
not
Like, bro.
my type of music to like stick with for a really long time.
Fair.
Right.
You know, I can respect everybody's music taste, but dude,
It was a really good album. From a music standpoint, I can really respect
I think
every single song that came off that album.
for me, just because I'm so into like the production side of it, I love the production on "We Don't Trust You."
Bro,
Because no one
The
can
production
trust it better than
Bowman
Metro.
hits,
Yeah.
bro. He hits
Production on
every
"We Don't
single
Trust You"
time,
is
bro.
just such a vibe, and I love the way he does all these different intricacies in the beat. Dude.
Personally, I think Metro Boomin has to be a top 3 producer all time.
Easily. Well, bro, and the sample he did for Eazy-E on "Like That,"
Yeah,
where it's
insane.
like the girl singing in the background.
It's so good.
Dude,
All of
oh
his
my
samples
God.
are
Everything he does with music,
Yeah.
production wise, is so insane.
I mean, dude, even like all the Spider-Verse shit he did.
Yeah,
That Spider-Verse album was
all of
actually
it was
hard.
it was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Like Annihilate, dude. I don't know if you heard the song Annihilate off of the
like
Spider-Verse
Wayne and
album.
Offset.
Maybe.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God. That was unreal. I'd be like jogging at the gym and I'm like, dude, this song it makes me want to like.
It's
fucking
so
full sprint,
good.
bro.
It's a
If
good
a song can elicit that kind of emotion in you,
like
dude,
beat
they
wise,
did-
you know,
good
Link
production.
Up.
Yeah,
off the
Link
Spider-Verse
Up.
album.
Yeah, or
Bro.
Home with Don
Home
Toliver.
is so good.
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
fire
bro.
song.
Like the production.
God,
value of some of
dude.
these albums, bro.
That's why I can't wait. They have Metro producing Beyond the Spider-Verse too, and that's
Really?
gonna be heat. Yeah,
Dude, yeah. His production is so top tier.
almost unmatched.
You can't
almost feel like-
can't not like a song.
Here's the thing for me though. I almost feel like it's not even top tier necessarily. It's like it's almost more like he just gives a shit more than like the majority of producers.
Yeah. I would
Like I feel like if more people put in the effort he did, like we could see even higher.
But I mean
levels.
that's why he's
Yeah.
like
I think
the
he's just one
best.
of the only that does give a fuck enough to do that.
Like I think the last person
You know,
that
it's
actually
like-
gave a fuck about production was Dr. Dre, and that
Well,
was
okay. I mean, I think
Kanye.
Mike Dean is in the conversation
yeah,
for sure.
Kanye.
Kanye is
Mike
probably
Dean?
my best producer of all time, and then Metro.
But I mean,
Nah, I think I almost put Mike Dean above Metro.
no, I'm putting Metro over Mike Dean.
No.
Not gonna
What?
lie, not gonna lie.
Do you know how many records Mike Dean has produced?
I might put Kanye over Mike Dean.
Almost like
Kanye is my number one.
the
and then-
majority of the Weeknd's tracks were like made by Mike Dean.
Dude, Kanye produces his own beats.
Right. People were fiending for his
Bro,
beats, and that's how he got
go
into
back,
the rap.
bro.
game,
Go back
Like,
to Heartbreak and 808s, bro.
I know. Yeah, I'm not arguing Kanye.
personal-
Kanye had a massive impact.
Bro, okay, but that's his turn.
Yeah, but that was
though.
like a-
that's his turning point.
That was
though.
a
well, it
trendsetter.
is, but it's not like
like that's
my
his
favorite.
like going into like fucking like
It is. It's like experimental kind of shit.
I'm saying you're talking like stuff like Skeletons,
dark
with Travis
fantasy, like his
Scott.
dark. What was that?
Yeah.
Mike Dean and
My
Tame
Dark Twisted
Impala.
Fantasy.
Mike Dean
album,
and Tame Impala are
That-
definitely in
My
the
Dark Twisted Fantasy
conversation.
album. That was the turning point. Was
I agree with
Heartbreaks
that.
and 808s.
That one.
I agree with that, but dude, Mike Dean and Tame Impala, like those have to be in the conversation when you're talking.
They are in
best
the conversation, but I think I'm putting.
I don't know if I could
I'm
put
putting
Metro
Kanye
above
over
Mike
both
Dean,
of them.
bro. It's close. I think Metro can make head bops better than Mike Dean, but Mike Dean makes like masterpieces.
Yeah.
He knows how to craft and master a beat so like.
Although
perfectly.
I do have a super sleeper producer. I think Tyler produces music really well.
Creator.
Yeah. Love Tyler. Like if you take out his lyrics, right, and you listen to his just the instrumentals, he makes most of his own music.
I do like a lot of the instrumentals, but
I wouldn't put him in a top 5.
The majority of his music, though, he produces like with other people, though.
Yeah.
Like Pharrell, how they did Cash In, Cash Out.
Yeah.
Which was not a good song. Maybe that's a hot take, but
I think that's.
I think it's a good song. Yeah, that's a hot take.
That's a hot
bro.
take. Cash In, Cash Out.
it's so repetitive, bro.
I
I hate songs like that where it's just like cash in cash for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
Pharrell.
Cash In,
just-
Cash Out. Cash In, Cash Out.
You know what I'm saying? Just like get to it, bro.
Yeah, but the
I don't
verses
hear-
though, the verses go crazy though. The parts that aren't going like.
But I can't sit through that song. and
I ain't
just-
heard of that.
Like I can't do that.
I ain't heard of that.
With a furry hat.
Get out my way. All right. Well, okay, guys, going full loop back to the topic.
Mm.
Do you guys like fully know like how all this shit started? The We Don't
beef?
Trust You album.
No. Someone inform me, please.
Dude, Metro and Drake
It goes
have,
back.
dude. This goes back like well over a year ago.
Right. But then
Like,
of course,
Metro
like
and
Future
Drake-
and Drake were fucking with each other heavy, like made collab albums and all that till
Yeah.
recently, and then that beef
Yeah,
started. and
I
then it's
can't.
like-
So what I was talking about on the last episode, I can't remember the track that it was, but on Metro's own track that he produced for Drake, Drake was throwing shots at him. This happened before the whole trance situation.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
really?
Yeah,
'Cause I
like
thought it
Drake.
started with trance.
Yeah. No, Drake dissed Metro on his own beat.
On his
Metro
own
made a beat for Drake. I can't.
Metro
wish I
made a
could,
beat
like-
for Drake, and Drake was like, "Yeah, fuck this."
Yes, I wish I could remember the name of the song, but Metro did a beat for Drake, and Drake put out a song with Metro's beat, and he was dissing him on his own track, and I can't remember what it was.
That's.
But that was the very beginning of it, and then that's where Metro was like, okay, like what the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah,
later
that's crazy.
on, Metro made Trance, and he was putting it towards his Hero and Villains album that hadn't released yet, was showing it to fellow creators.
Yeah.
And he showed Drake, and Drake was like, "Oh, let me put a verse on this." Sent him a
Yeah.
verse, and he's like, "Oh, nah, man, like Trance is finished already. Like
Yeah, I
this
don't
is
like it."
me and Travis's beat." And Drake was like, "The fuck."
Yeah, I bet
And
you
then
Metro-
post
I bet you Metro did that
post-release-
shit on
Because
Yeah,
then he
Drake
he
leaked
put his
it.
Drake on. Well, yeah, he put his verse on there. Drake did, and then
Yeah. And he's like,
it
"Yo,
got
like."
leaked. The whole song
Yeah.
did, and
He was like,
so
"Really, you ain't
OVO's
gonna post it?
team-
Like, I'll post it then."
Right, and
Yeah.
OVO's team is known for being the only source
Yeah, they got petty.
to leak Drake songs.
Yeah.
Until recently, like someone
Yeah.
leaked out, but at that point, no Drake song got leaked without like the OVO team like knowing
Yeah.
about it, basically.
Oh yeah.
So then Trance got leaked with Drake's verse.
Of course,
So
that left
Metro's
bad
like,
feelings
you-
with Metro. Yeah, Metro's like,
Yeah,
"The fuck."
like that's gotta be you, bro.
Like,
It
that's some
can't be
petty ass
anybody
shit.
else.
There's no way that just leaked.
Right,
Like you hold everything in a vault.
right.
There's no way that.
So
shit
then when
went
the
down.
album drops and Drake's verse isn't on there, the fans were like, "What the hell?" Like I liked his verse; it was hard.
Yeah.
And then they asked him about it, Metro, and he's like, "There just wasn't really room on there for him."
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, that's
we already had like Slime's verse on there.
Yeah.
You know, we already had Travis on there too.
Yep.
He's like, there just
Yep.
wasn't really room for him.
Yeah. And then it
Right?
became like a whole situation where it was like, now they're throwing petty shots after each other.
Right.
And then
So
you get to the point where, okay, now these albums are up for nomination.
yeah,
Okay. Like they're up here for Grammys.
right. Her Loss and Heroes
Yes.
vs Villains.
Now it's getting serious because there's rewards on the table.
right.
And
Metro
Metro
has
gets
the
emotional.
history of not liking these award shows like way before this.
Oh,
beef
yeah.
because he says they're too political.
Yeah.
And then Her Loss starts winning all these awards.
Yeah. And now
like
he's getting
Heroes vs.
emotional because
Villains.
he's like, okay, Heroes and Villains is clearly the better streamed.
right.
The clear winner here. But still, Her Loss is getting all the attention.
Right. And then Metro came out and like doubled down on it. He's like, this is why I've never liked these awards. Like they get too political.
Yeah.
Kind of like shading Drake, like saying he
Yeah.
knew Heroes vs. Villains was better.
Yeah. When he shaded even further saying,
Which
you know.
it was.
It was too.
Yeah. And he shaded him on Twitter saying like, like, look, Heroes and Villains is the more streamed song, but watch Her Loss will still win the Grammy. And
Right.
then
Which is wild.
yeah. And then he deleted the tweet, and then there became this whole stream where Drake went on and like, a big meme came out of the stream where he was like, Anita Max win with the hat.
Max Ween.
And then he goes to all the tweeters and deleters. He was referencing Metro.
Yep.
Yeah.
When he was like, all the tweeters and deleters, blah, 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 and like did all that shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was talking about Metro. It was all a snub at him.
Right.
Why?
And then
yeah.
American Dream drops, 21 Savage,
Yep.
and Drake, obviously him and 21 Savage fuck with each other heavy.
Yeah.
He puts it on his story, the track list, but he blurs out Metro's name on every song.
Yeah. Yeah.
So wild.
Petty
Which
as hell,
only just
bro.
fully continues this fucking recycle of like, okay, they're just taking little shots at each other.
Here's my thing with Drake. Bro doesn't have connections like Metro does. Metro makes beats.
Right. And everyone in the game knows if you want the most
If you want
solid.
if you
Drake
want
verse is
some
not doing the
fucking
same as a Metro
solid
beat.
tracks.
Yeah.
You go to Metro.
100%.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with Metro.
Yeah.
Even if you're Drake and you think you're that guy,
Metro don't trust you,
not.
bro.
I'll shoot you.
you're not. You are not that guy.
But now we get up to today where
Where Future and Drake, who've been a long time like allies in the industry, like made
Yeah.
collab albums. What was the album with Jumpman? Why am I forgetting?
yeah.
You're talking about the
Their collab album with like a few
Yeah,
songs on
yeah.
it. It was the one with Jumpman.
has the satellite tower in it.
It's got, like,
Not the satellite tower,
Diamonds.
the Seattle.
No, that was Views. The collab album with
that
like the
Views?
diamonds is the album cover. No,
Oh yeah, you're talking about
Oh, you're talking about
God, why am I blanking
that
right
was his
now?
collab album with Drake.
How am I blanking on this right now?
I feel like I should know it.
That's actually crazy. I can't think of it off the top of my
Oh,
head.
I'm kind of getting pissed at myself here.
I'm
you're
gonna feel
talking
so
about,
stupid when you
Oh,
say
what
it.
a time to be
God,
alive.
how the
There you
fuck
go.
did I? Oh my
What a
god.
time to be alive.
So right, they've made stuff
Okay,
like
but
that
listen.
together, and they've been like longtime allies in the industry. But then recently, their beef started over like pillow talking with the same woman, right?
Yeah, but
Who's-
not even
who-
recent. This runs kind of far back.
Does it really?
Over a year ago.
What started it?
So, they both, after the release of Drake's last album, or before For All the Dogs, this is prior to that.
So like her loss.
Yeah, they both frequent this strip club in Miami. I'm forgetting the name of the strip club, but there's this
Is it
stripper.
the fucking Vanilla Unicorn?
No. But they messed with this girl. I'm blanking on her name right now, but they messed with this girl from Miami. Future fucked around with her first, right?
Mm.
And this goes into a diss that was in For All the Dogs. But Future is messing around with this girl from the strip club. And then Drake was kind of like, you know what? Like, she's giving me attention. I'm going to fuck around with her too.
Yeah.
And this goes into the verse that he laid out on For All the Dogs. I'm forgetting what song it was on. But he goes, Pluto fucked the hoe, so I did it.
Yeah, and that was the song. Like
Nobody knew he was talking about Future. He was talking about Future in that verse.
Oh, was that
He was
first? No, that couldn't have been first person shooter.
I thought, what would Pluto do? He'd fuck the hoe, so I did it.
Yeah.
That's why he did the same shit.
Mm.
So that was a clear shot at Future. None of us knew
Yeah.
that was him snubbing Future. And then Future responds to that verse
Yeah.
on this album talking about like fuck a fake friend and all this shit.
Yeah.
On We Don't Trust You.
right.
And it's crazy, and he references the Pluto shit.
Why?
So it's like he fucked around with this girl. It's all over a stripper from Miami.
Yeah.
And now Future and
Crazy.
Drake,
Nickname
Future
Princess
and Drake
Diana.
have heavy beef. Yeah,
It's her
Princess
nickname.
yeah.
That's why that song Magic Don Juan has that second name,
Yeah.
Princess Diana.
I don't know if you guys saw
Bob,
the
too.
connections too. There's like connections between the track
All
list.
the
on-
song names.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
slimed out on For All the Dogs, and
Yeah.
they say slimed in on
Right.
this one.
Yeah, I saw all
And
that.
it's like if
Yep.
the shoe fits, and then Cinderella.
Yeah, Cinderella. Dude, and Cinderella
like,
was a
dude.
good song.
Mhm.
So it's like
and the I don't
Future-
give a fuck with Yeet to the what
yeah
the fuck
versus
you
like
mean.
what the
Yeah.
fuck you mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
And it's
Lot
like,
of-
dude.
a lot of
So
correlation.
it's like Metro and Drake were already beefing.
Yo,
Now he's like, okay, Future brings him on.
Mm.
Then he's like, all of a sudden they hit up Kendrick, and Kendrick's just like, oh.
Dude, Kendrick
the
was
big
about
three.
the beef, dude.
Kendrick
he was,
like,
about
fuck
it.
the big three, bro.
came
They
out
were
and
like
I was
asking for a
man,
verse.
it's
just big
fuck
me.
all them, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, for all the dogs getting buried, Pet Cemetery, dude.
Right.
What?
So like when you look at the
Wild.
new Future and Metro project, bro. It really could be an entire diss
Easily.
album
It probably will be.
against Drake.
I bet you it will be.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it, right?
They're
Like,
probably
we don't
waiting
trust
for
you, like,
Drake or for Cole to respond.
that's probably a big reason
Now,
Future
where I'm
hopped on,
wondering-
and it was a collab album.
Yeah.
Every song had the two of them. We don't trust you.
See,
'Cause
here's
now this
what-
new developed beef with Future.
Yeah.
Going along with Metro.
Dude, and that's gonna be crazy if
Oh,
Future
easily.
and Metro are
Yeah.
just collabing all the time now.
But what I'm wondering is
Crazy, yeah.
That's
Travis
wild.
Travis and Drake were completely good. They were on tour together. Or not on tour together, but they were doing songs for each other and shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For like you know, Is You Fucking Crazy, you know, like Meltdown off of Utopia.
Yeah.
It's like that was less than a year ago, so it's like I'd imagine they're still cool right now. So I'm wondering where
You never know, man.
that whole
Dude, I don't-
situation is at.
We kind
I
of
don't
got
know,
yet
man.
to see where like allegiances lie, bro.
Because
Yeah,
did you see?
dude.
There's a video that came out where Travis, while Metro and Future were doing a concert together, this was like months ago, like well before this album dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Travis was like, "Yo, play that song that goes like,
Yeah.
da-na-na-na-na-na-na,"
Yeah.
like,
You
making the sounds of like the horns off of Like That.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, did he know that Like That was a diss on Drake at that time, or was he just saying he fucked?
I think
with
he just wanted the
track?
song. He was like
That's what I'm
begging him.
saying. So that's
By the
what
way,
I'm
that
wondering.
Travis scream when the song started. bro,
Yeah.
that made that so he should have included that in the track.
God,
bro.
dude.
That
But
went
that's
hard.
why I'm like, I'm wondering, like, are Travis and Drake still cool? Like, what is going on in the
Ah,
rap
bro, you
game?
never
right
know.
I would assume they're
It's
not.
fascinating.
It
I
is,
would-
dude.
I
And
would
that-
just
can
assume
we also
they're
reference
not
the
until
Rick
it-
Ross verse?
Dude,
That was
okay.
pretty
Rick Ross went crazy, bro. what
Listen,
a comeback.
Rick Ross being on that album actually
made
is
it, bro.
weird. Is
I
actually
loved it though.
weird.
I loved it.
Because
Everyday Hustle
Drake-
might be one of
because
the
Everyday
best
Drake-
Hustle, the
songs on
sample
there.
on it
Drake
was
and Rick Ross
beautiful
are
sample.
Yeah, the
close.
sample was good.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they
I
blend.
didn't think about that, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
They
Drake
made
and Rick
so
Ross
many
have
Rick
songs
Ross
been
were,
close.
bro.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine. Okay, wait. Can I say
Money
a
in the
crazy
Grave
hypothetical?
and all
Money
that
in the
kind of-
Grave was huge.
Can I say?
Song.
Can I say an absolutely insane hypothetical? What if Lil Wayne was on the album?
I think Drake would have
No
killed
way.
himself.
I know.
Drake
That's why I
would've been
said
like,
it.
"I'm done."
I said insane hypothetical, but imagine if Metro somehow got Lil Wayne on the
Dude, if-
album.
Well, 'cause
Metro
Drake,
got
Wayne, and
Lil
Yachty
Wayne
are
on a
Young Money,
song?
bro. Like they
Yeah.
are the Young Money.
Lil
label.
Wayne made Drake, bro.
He did.
Drake would not be anywhere without
Right.
Lil Wayne.
They are the Young Money
Dude,
album.
If
or
they got
the
Lil
label.
Wayne on
They had Lil
Cinderella,
Wayne and Lil Yachty, bro.
I think Lil Wayne
I don't
would've
think
had a
Drake would've been,
crazy
like,
verse on Cinderella.
Mentally sane anymore after that.
It's a wild situation, and the fact that Drake is in concert right now, right? And
Yeah.
he just
He can't
came
respond.
out to stage
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's
To the
hyping
song
up J.
For
Cole.
All
He's
My
like, J. Cole, I
Savages.
love you, bro.
by Future.
Yeah.
He came out to that song, which Future made about like bros falling out over bitches, and Drake came out to
Yeah,
that song.
Drake
in
came out to
concert.
the song.
That's
So-
fucking crazy.
Dude, I think Drake is either going to drop the craziest album of the entire year or it's going to flop heavy and then Cole's going to come in and
I
save
think
it.
this might be fall. This might be the fall of Drake, bro.
Fall of Drake? You're calling it? I think
I'm okay with that.
hot take, I think her loss was the fall of Drake. I think it already happened.
I think it was the beginning. Yeah.
I think her loss was
I
not.
think
Beginning
there were
at the
some
end,
good
kinda.
songs though. I think there were some good songs on her loss, but
There
Her
were-
Lost was a good album, but honestly,
Yeah.
never mind.
It
It was a
w-
complete
it was-
throwaway besides Jimmy Cooks.
Yeah.
It was okay. I
Yeah.
thought it was fine. But like
And for
even,
all the dogs
even the
just
albums
cemented,
before
like-
her loss, the albums before her loss weren't that great either.
yeah.
Her loss was pretty good. I thought maybe he spiked up a little bit.
Yeah.
But like for all my dogs, there's 3 songs on it.
Scary Hours saved it.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I think almost every song for Scary Hours was fucking.
I honestly
beautiful.
think I Don't Give a Fuck saved for all my dogs.
Really.
Hot
There were a
take.
few
I
good
don't know
songs
if
that
I-
like,
Like,
stick with
I
me.
think
First person
there's some other
shooter was
ones that,
obviously
like-
good. But like I Don't Give a Fuck I think saved it.
Really.
Good song.
It was a really good song.
Dude, I liked a few good songs off of For All the Dogs.
There's
honestly,
only a
though.
few
like
that have
Virginia
stuck
Beach.
on my play. Virginia
Yeah.
Beach was.
Yep.
Virginia
What's
Beach
that?
is a good
Parties.
one.
All the parties. All the parties went pretty hard. I like that song.
I honestly hot take didn't.
You didn't like All the Parties?
like
It,
that
was-
song.
it hasn't stayed on my.
It was okay.
playlist.
Really?
The only ones that have stayed on my playlist are I Don't Give a Fuck, First Person Shooter, Virginia Beach.
I'll say confidently the best song on that record is Drew a Picasso.
That's a good one.
Drew a Picasso is honestly the hardest
Didn't
song
even
on
add
that
it.
record.
It was
really.
It was.
Did you only listen to it once though? Did you not
Yeah,
give?
I only
If you
listened
gave
to
it
it
a
once.
second run, I guarantee you change
I
your
thought
mind.
Tried Our Best was good.
Drew a Picasso is the best produced and best versed album on or song in that
Or
album.
Bahamas Promises, that was a good one.
It's not terrible.
I didn't think it
Drew
was like,
Picasso
I didn't think
just
it was
went-
anything crazy, but
Drew Picasso was peak for
It was
that
pretty
album.
good.
It was good.
Although I will say,
Switch up
Virginia
midway
Beach
through.
was-
yeah,
I
Virginia
loved
Beach.
Virginia
That's what I'm
Beach.
saying. Yeah, I still come back to that
I
one.
thought a really good track that didn't belong on For All My Dogs was Fear of Heights. Love that song. I thought it was good.
I'd have to go back to that one.
I didn't think it belonged on the album though. It
Interesting.
didn't follow the theme, to be honest.
Fair. I don't
Fear of
know.
Heights, like it kind of reminded me of like
Another Late Night with Yachty.
Yep.
That
I
was
still come
fire.
back to that one.
I fuck with that.
That was an
I
okay
fuck with
one.
Yachty, bro.
it was all right.
Trying to see. There's
8 a.m.
like
in
2 more.
Charlotte was okay.
8 a.m. in Charlotte wasn't bad.
Yeah.
All the parties with Keith was. Okay.
That's what I was saying. All the
didn't
parties,
like it.
I liked all the parties.
I didn't even like it.
I thought it was a good bop.
I wouldn't even say it was good.
I liked Polar Opposites. Polar Opposites was fire too.
I don't think I listened to that one.
Really?
Polar Opposites?
Didn't have that one.
Maybe I didn't.
What?
Mm-mm.
I'll have
I
to
don't-
play that after this podcast.
I don't think I listened to it.
Polar Opposites was fire.
I thought,
Fear
yeah.
of Heights was that one actually was pretty.
Or Amen with Tezo Touchdown.
Eh,
Oh,
I thought it was okay. I added
Tizo,
it.
Tizo, I'm not a big fan of.
right.
I
I
added
don't know
it.
how so many people are glazing like Modern Jam. I think they're just-
Yeah. When he came out with
I'm like,
Travis
dude,
on Utopia,
I don't
was
like Tizo.
Okay.
I thought Modern Jam was good.
I gave his album a try. Like I'm not even like a hater. Like I listened to Tizo's full album. And
I
I'm just
didn't.
Like,
I didn't listen to it.
I
I
don't
just didn't
like.
care.
I don't like.
I thought
Tizo.
Modern
Can't
Jam
say
was
I listened to
good.
that either.
I don't like Tizo's voice or his like production. I just don't.
It didn't bother me enough
It
to
didn't
like
bother
not
me.
like. The
Yeah,
song.
it didn't bother me, but it didn't like
It didn't elevate.
give me anything to say. Oh, I like this song.
Yeah.
Like it's just like I'm indifferent.
I like Modern Jam. I thought it was okay.
Amen though. I will say he didn't do
Amen
bad
was
on
good.
it.
I
I
liked it.
wouldn't ever save the song, but I didn't think it was
No.
a bad song.
I thought
It just
Daylight
wasn't
was
something
good.
where I was like, I like it. Daylight
I
wasn't bad, but then
Daylight-
absolutely
ruins it.
hated that
Yeah.
he added his kid at the
yeah,
end.
his kid ruins it.
ruins it.
I
I
thought
skip
Daylight-
it every time.
Daylight went hard as fuck until his kid
Don't
came
talk
out.
to my man like that.
Yeah.
That verse went crazy. And I'm honestly, I'm proud
Don't
to say,
give
bro.
my man what
when,
you want.
when Utopia,
I was
Like,
like,
what is
shut
this?
the
Yeah.
fuck up.
when Utopia first came out, bro, I am so fucking proud to say that, like, when everyone was going crazy over, like, Fiend, Meltdown, I Know, Topia Twins, they were good. But
Yeah,
I was like, why is everyone just glazing over my eyes?
No idea.
yeah.
I thought that right away. I was like, nobody's really, like boasting my eyes right when it came out.
I thought
was like,
I honestly thought
fuck
I
with
Know
this.
was the best song off that album.
But
To
see,
be
and
honest
I
with
was
you,
like,
I don't know if
and
this
then
is
my
a
eyes
crazy take.
blew the fuck up. I'm like, it's fucking.
I think-
it's a
I thought
good
I Know
song.
was the best song.
I
on
think
there.
Till Further Notice and Schizo are extremely slept on.
Schizo is good.
Schizo slept on.
Till Further Notice.
I would have to.
I
give
don't know how
Till
more
I Know
people
another
don't
listen.
talk about
I would have
Till
to give it
Further.
Another listen, but Schizo,
Dude.
Schizo was for
Telekinesis
sure slept
too.
on.
Yeah.
SZA's verse.
I like telekinesis.
I don't know. I think Till Further Notice is Travis's best outro to an album, and I love his other. Yeah, I love his
Good
other
song.
last songs.
I do have it on my playlist.
Yeah.
It was a good song.
Like I do love a lot of his other outros, but Till Further Notice just hits on a different level for me. I love
Hyena
the
too.
vibe
I
on
still
it.
have Hyena on my playlist.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a good intro.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
that one. But anyway,
It's
so
like God.
so after all this beef, after
Yeah.
everything we've gone over beef wise, Drake is gonna drop a song on Thursday night, right?
He is.
It's gonna be with Rio, who I fucking love, bro. I love Rio, and BFB, who are both like big underground, like Detroit, like.
And if he doesn't respond to this on that track,
I don't
he
think
has
will.
to.
I don't think he will,
He has to.
because I think they've probably had.
I think
this
he's gonna
done-
save his ammo.
and I think they've had this done before this whole beef thing
Yeah.
blew up. I think on whatever his next track is,
There's no reason for him to edit it.
they're
to
saying he's
just-
gonna drop an album kind of soon. Drake
Yeah.
is, so I think he's gonna save it for that.
Dude,
I mean, when all you have to do is work on music, it's like you should be putting out almost.
But
2
Drake on a
albums year.
Detroit beat though,
Yeah,
I'm kind of interested to see. How
I am kind of.
I'm excited to see Drake with a Response album and see who he puts on there.
21 will be on there.
21's gonna be on there. I'm sure Cole is gonna be on there now.
Cole
that-
will. Of
Honestly,
course.
I think
Kendrick
Travis.
just shot a stray at him for no reason.
I'm gonna throw something out there. I bet you YoungBoy's on there.
I could see Travis
so?
on there too.
I'll bet YoungBoy hops on.
I wouldn't be
I've been
surprised
trying
if
to.
Trav.
I've been trying to think of people that Metro fucked with, but like they fucked.
That's
with
why I'm saying I think he'll get Trav on there because I'm like
I don't think he's gonna get Travis.
Trav is like this
Hey.
middle road
I
guy.
don't think so.
No,
I do, dude. I
think
think
he
I
will.
think that'll be
I
like a
think-
sneaky one.
I think he's gonna stick.
Because he
with
fucks with Metro more.
Yeah.
100%.
I think
I'm
that
sticking
too,
with
but
my
I feel like
supplier over the fucking dude I smoke.
I don't
with.
know, dude.
I think
I think
Travis
on a
is
wild
gonna sit
card.
out Drake's album. To be
Yeah,
honest,
I think he will too.
I think he's a middle player, bro.
I don't think he is.
He's been on a lot
There's
of.
no middle in this.
I don't
Kendrick
know.
came out of nowhere, bro. Kendrick was like, "Yeah, fuck this bitch. There's no big three. It's big me."
Yeah.
Nah, no.
Yeah.
I think Travis is staying.
I don't know.
Because
It's
with
an
Travis,
interesting
Travis
one.
has worked with Metro for so long, bro.
Yeah.
With albums like
He's worked with Drake for a while too, though.
Is Drake
Think about it. Company.
hang on,
Fair
I gotta
trade?
remember
is
which
Drake
album
gonna
this
get
is.
Kanye on his album?
No,
Not a chance.
No.
Kanye hates him, dude.
Yeah.
They have
he
beef.
despises him.
That's why it's
Not all
weird
heroes wear
for
capes,
Trav
bro.
to do music with Drake.
But does Kanye not like Metro more than Drake?
No, he likes Metro.
Does he?
Yeah, Kanye's chill
Well,
with Metro.
he's never worked with them, but I'm sure
But they're
he's
cool with each
with
other,
them.
yeah.
He doesn't like Drake though.
I know he doesn't like Drake.
Kanye does not fuck with
Kanye
Drake.
will not hop on that album. No shot.
I don't think you could pay Kanye enough money to hop on an album
That's
with
actually
Drake.
facts.
Yeah.
Like it literally would just have to be something where Drake is like,
it would have to be so
Kanye, I'm
much
sorry. Like,
money.
like Drake would have to do
Drake
some like
would have
public
to
embarrassment type shit and be
publicly
like,
apologize.
yeah, he'd have to
Bro,
be
like,
like, Kanye,
albums-
I love you, bro.
Yeah, real.
Maybe.
But imagine Drake just tweets that though one day. Kanye, I'm sorry, I love you, bro.
You know, I'd like to say that's impossible, but
Imagine, and then you know that album's dropping with Kanye on it.
There's no way. Kanye won't hop. But listen.
okay. But do you guys think Drake is a better rapper than Kendrick?
No.
Like respectably, like I like Drake's music more than
Lyricism
Kendrick's.
wise, Kendrick blows him out of the water.
Like
I think that
like I
depends
said, like
on your music taste.
yeah, but listen, okay, all of this is like subjective, but I would say lyrically and just at a rapping level, Kendrick
not
Kendrick
even
is
close,
far
yeah.
superior to Drake.
and I listen to Drake more than Kendrick.
Bop wise, yeah, bop wise and
raps
like
better.
shit I like,
Bop-wise, Drake
like
is
driving
definitely
to and partying to, Drake takes the dub.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, I'm not popping swimming pools on when I'm like hanging out. Like I'm not putting
Yeah.
drink.
Right.
I'm not headshots, drink,
Mhm.
stand up.
I'm not
drink.
playing Money Trees while I'm walking.
It's in my DNA. You know, like I'm not listening to that shit when
Yeah.
you know I'm just chilling, or like sit down, be humble. Like I'm not,
No.
you know. But I do think Kendrick is a better rapper for sure. And if Drake is gonna try to fight him on rapping, dude, I'm sorry, he's just gonna clown himself.
Drake has the bops though. That's the problem.
Right.
Is Drake can drop some random shit that like won't
That's
even
why-
be good.
yeah.
in, like
That's why I back
4
that.
months.
You know, that's what I'm saying.
But,
Like Drake gives me
can
better.
drop a fucking TikTok
Like
famous
yeah,
song.
like I would have
whenever
more
he
listening
fucking
time to
wants.
Drake. But if we're talking better artists,
Bro, this might be the hottest take ever. Tootsie Slide was the worst song to ever be
no, I
put
agree with that.
onto a fucking album ever. And
I mean, I wouldn't say
that
worst song,
song
but it
was,
was way
so
overrated.
overplayed.
So was
It wasn't
nonstop.
even funny.
So was nonstop,
Yeah,
bro.
but Nonstop was at least good
Right. As a song.
Yeah.
as a song.
Yeah.
Tootsie Slide is literally
Tootsie
put your
Slide
left
give
foot
me
up
a
and slide.
headache.
Like,
Bro,
Yeah,
Tootsie
bro.
Slide was the worst
Crazy.
song I've
Yeah.
ever heard produced in my life.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that.
In my life.
God, dude,
Tootsie Slide was terrible.
it's just like, what are we listening to?
And that shit was the most I'm pretty sure it was top 10, if not top 1. I'm pretty sure it
I
might have been.
think it did hit number one.
It might have hit number
It was
1.
on the
It's
Billboard
Drake.
top 10 for a
Just
while.
because it's Drake.
I know it sat on the
because
top
it's
10 for months.
It sat on the top 10 for months.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, that's fucking.
But then go back to Travis, bro. Like he's made albums like Not All Heroes Wear Capes with Metro,
Yeah.
like where he's on half the songs easy.
Only
Close with
one,
Metro
dude.
Way more.
Only one goes insane.
Only one.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah.
he won't. He
That's
will
one of my
not hop
favorite
on
Travis
Drake's
songs.
album.
That's probably in my top 10, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, only one. With
Only
Travis
one?
Scott and Metro.
Yeah.
That song is fucking like beautiful. I
Mm.
could listen to that and I'm just like, wow. Like I don't think I could get sick of that song.
I think 90210 might be my favorite Travis
Oh, I mean that's always gonna be a top 10. I don't
It
even think
might be
that's
my
always
favorite
that's permanently
Travis Scott.
top 5.
song ever.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
It's
Well, it's like
so good.
it's a perfect song.
Yeah.
I can't really. There's
Overdue
nowhere you
with
can
Travis
improve
Scott.
Overdue is so
it.
good.
Over-
Overdue's a vibe too. Yeah, Overdue.
Come on.
And I love the outro, how it goes into what is it? Lesbian?
No,
Lesbian with 21 and
Don't come out
Metro?
the house. I think.
oh, I thought it went into lesbian. Damn.
I don't. No. Yeah. Because here's Overdue,
Yeah.
and then Don't Come Out.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're
Don't
right.
Come Out
You're
the
right.
House.
Yeah.
That one's fire too.
Yeah. This transition is beautiful.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like when I was showing you my music earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like I'm trying to go with the same kind of vibe, how like they transition to each other.
Yeah.
I love that, dude. When you're listening through an album and it's an experience more than just like, you know, just a song and a song. I love where like you know, it's a song on its own, but it also works with the other one, like a piece. You know what I mean?
Right, the transitions are.
Yeah. Like you could listen to it and still have it rotate in your playlist, just that song by itself. But if you listen to them together, it's like they still fit. You know?
Right. Are we trying to hit the
All right.
brackets
So
with this?
yeah. So this concludes the rapper segment. Let's get into brackets.
Yeah.
Gabe, fuck, dude, we're kind of almost like we're neck and neck right now, dude.
Yeah. So when I made brackets this year, right?
Yeah.
I try to go like all in. So I use something called like the trapezoid of excellence.
Yeah.
Which is like stack combinations. I use turnover margins.
You're like, okay, these
But
teams-
mainly,
Yeah.
I used kill shot metric.
Yeah.
So, and kill shot metric is when, it means like a team goes on a 10-0 or better run at
Yeah.
least once a game. So like, and if they have the more kill shots they have like an 81% chance win rate over.
Yeah,
everybody.
for sure. Yeah.
So like that can, because I like using that because it can account for upsets too.
Yeah.
So if I would have listened to that in the Oakland Kentucky game,
Yeah,
I would have had Oakland
Yeah.
because they're an extremely
That was a
streaky
massive
team.
upset.
Yes.
I can imagine how many people had.
But I went against I was like, come on, Kentucky's got to win,
Yeah.
right? All their
Yeah.
players plus Rob Dillingham, like,
Yeah.
he's shifty.
No, that's
shifty.
fair. That's fair.
I was like, so the categories in kill shot metric are suspect teams, which are mainly like really bad, like the
Purdue.
15,
Yeah.
No, Purdue actually, they're like in the middle of the pack on this kill shot metric.
God, I had Kentucky going their next 2 games too.
I know, me too.
Yikes.
Fucked me, dude. I mean, I had Marquette beating them, but
So there's suspect teams, right?
yeah.
And that's when that's teams like mainly the really badly seeded teams, but also
Yeah.
Northwestern and Texas Tech were in there,
Yeah.
which is why I had FAU and Nebraska winning
Yep,
in those
yep.
games. But they got upset, which, you know, and
Yeah.
it is what it is. You can't win them all. But
You had Nebraska winning over Texas A&M?
Texas Tech. Yeah.
No, they played Texas A&M.
Who Texas Tech play?
Oh,
NC
maybe.
State.
Yeah, they played
Yeah,
North
I was just
Carolina.
about to say.
So I picked Texas Tech just because I didn't like NC State, but NC State
Really?
won.
You didn't like NC State?
I had NC State winning.
Really?
Yeah, but I had them losing to Kentucky.
Yeah,
I-
so did I.
Yeah.
I liked
Yeah.
NC State. I thought they were going to win their first one.
Really? I had them going against Marquette and then Marquette winning, but then fucking Kentucky sold the bag.
I had Kentucky getting upset
Yeah.
in 32.
So, but that suspect team category, it's teams that like give up a lot of runs and don't go on.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, come
So
on.
you're basing it off, yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
So then after that comes like least streaky, which are teams that like don't go on many runs, but they get the job done. You could say they're like kind of the boring teams.
Yeah.
There's like Duke and Clemson are in that category.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
So I could have picked Clemson, but I didn't. I picked New Mexico. I was trying to
Sold.
ride that up.
I know. I had New Mexico
Wow.
going to top.
So
I
had
didn't have
winning
them in
2
my top
games.
4, but I had
them beating
Well,
Baylor.
'cause
Yeah.
They
Clemson
did
beat 'em.
really well.
I had New Mexico
last
in my
year.
final 8.
They did, and they were good this year because they were like a
God, dude.
good defensive team.
I'm
Yeah.
still mad about that, bro.
I had them losing in 32.
And they were good in turnover margin. New Mexico
Yeah,
was.
no,
So
they
I
were
thought
good.
if they could force
No,
Clemson,
I had-
they could win.
I had New Mexico up against Alabama for top 4 spot.
Damn, that's
Alabama?
Well, not in top 4, but like for the
yeah,
top 4
for
position.
an Elite Eight.
Yeah, and then New Mexico got out their first game, so that fucked me.
I know that fucked me too.
Because I had them against Baylor, and then against Arizona, and then against Alabama, and then, Clem took that shit.
yeah, Clemson kind of rocked.
Yeah,
that one.
I was
So
like,
then on the opposite end of the
Yeah.
spectrum are like the most streaky teams, which are where a lot of the upsets can come in. Like
Yeah.
so that's teams like JMU, who I thought about picking over and over, but I picked Wisco.
I did
Yeah.
not.
I
was like-
I did not. Think
Yeah.
they were
But then
gonna
like
win.
Oakland, Alabama, Dayton, and Colorado and Texas are all in that category.
Yeah.
So I was right about all those except for Oakland. I didn't pick them, but I
God.
picked like Bama, Dayton to win.
What
And
about Connecticut?
That was actually a perfect example of where kill shot comes into because Dayton was down 20
Oh, yeah.
to
Yeah.
Nevada, and they
Yeah.
went on that run and they came
Yeah,
back.
that was
and won.
crazy.
I
Yeah.
was like, kill shot metric, bro, saved me.
That Gonzaga game was insane, too.
It was.
That one had me on my fucking toes.
I had the
dude.
Zags
I
beating
was like,
Purdue
okay,
this
don't
next
sell this.
game,
I
bro.
had Gons winning. I was like,
You have Zags
Purdue is
beating
not
Purdue.
coming out against Gonzaga. Purdue folds every year, and why
They do.
not to Gonzaga?
every single time.
I always pick against them, and it never does me wrong.
I have them losing in 16.
Yeah.
wait, what do you mean?
Purdue,
Yeah.
they're trash.
Oh, really?
I have them
They get
losing.
Dude,
pulled every year.
I have them losing to Gonzaga.
I have them winning. I have Purdue take the dub.
Nope.
I have Purdue against Tennessee
Nope.
for Final
I have
8
Tennessee and,
into Final 4.
and,
I have Tennessee.
Zags.
I had Tennessee losing to Creighton.
Really? I have. Yeah. I have Tennessee. Wait, you have them losing to Creighton? No, I have Tennessee winning, and then I have Purdue winning
I like
against.
Creighton.
Tennessee to the Final Four, baby.
Yeah.
No,
No, I have
Houston,
Purdue.
and Houston's gonna win.
I like Creighton.
Creighton is.
All right. So okay, if we're gonna talk that, then what is your Final Four?
Well, so okay, hang on. Let me do one more. So that was like
Yeah.
most streaky. So like that's where some
Yep.
of those upsets can come in
Yep,
big
yep,
time.
yep.
So then after that, you have the strong or always dangerous teams, which are
Yeah.
like UNC, Auburn, who I had going to the Final Four,
Yeah.
and they lost their first game. That
Yeah.
really fucked my bracket.
Yeah.
Because Auburn was great defensively this year, like behind Houston.
God,
And they were
yeah.
good offensively. I was like, it's got to
I know. I had Auburn winning. I had Auburn winning that too. I had them
Yeah.
going into my next 2 games.
I had them Final Four.
Really? No, I had them losing to Connecticut.
Yeah, I had UConn losing to Auburn.
And now it's Connecticut against SDSU.
But so that's teams like UNC, Auburn, Gonzaga, UConn, Iowa State, Yale,
Mhm.
Arizona, Marquette, St. Mary's. And that strong is kind of just like teams who often win games off big runs
Yeah.
at some point in the game, which, translates. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then there's the final category is electric. And there's
Yeah.
only one team in there. That's Houston. So Houston, and in the electric
I
category,
feel like they're too volatile though.
you can describe it by like they play amazing defense and they can
Yeah.
flip a switch whenever they want and go on a big run
Who is that?
offensively.
Houston.
Houston was the only team in that category.
Oh yeah.
So I had Houston and UNC in the final, and I got UNC winning it all.
You have
what I got.
Houston
Really,
going
I
to
have-
the finals.
Yes, 1,000.
Really?
I have them getting upset by Marquette.
No
Really?
way.
I have
I think Marquette's offense is too good.
Connect.
Against Houston's defense,
Yeah.
the best in college.
Yeah.
I don't even have Houston in my Final Four.
Listen, Houston has to play.
crazy.
Houston has to play Duke.
Okay,
Houston's getting wiped.
light work. Duke is done. Duke's done.
Okay.
Keep it a buck.
Uh,
Duke will fold like they
come
have
on
for the last
now.
10
Come
years.
on now.
uh,
I think Duke isn't gonna win, but they're gonna. It's gonna be really.
They could
close.
put up
I
a fight.
think-
I think it's gonna be
They
really,
could put up a fight.
really close. Duke's
Houston's
gonna
gonna win it.
lose. Houston's then gonna have to play Marquette, and they're gonna be exhausted.
They'll be fine.
No,
They made it this. They had a great strength of schedule in terms of playing tough teams. Still maintain the best defense in college.
that's true.
And are the most streaky team offensively in college.
I didn't know that.
That's why they're the only
so what's
team
your
in that
Final Four
electric
again, Micah?
category.
I have Marquette, UNC, Iowa State, and then Creighton.
and who do you have winning the
Interesting.
Marquette game?
Marquette against UNC.
Yeah.
I don't think they're on that side of the bracket. It would
No.
be Iowa State and UNC
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
play each other.
Yeah.
So it'd be
And Marquette and
it'd be
Creighton
Creighton. I have Creighton winning
to go to the chip
to go to the chip.
against.
UNC.
There you go.
Come on.
Who's winning it all? UNC. Come on, just you want to say it. Come on.
I don't
like
even.
that.
I don't have UNC in my top either.
I actually have Creighton upsetting the entire bracket.
So here's what's actually gonna happen.
Creighton almost lost their last game. They had to go to double OT.
This
against
is what's gonna
Oregon.
happen.
Listen. All I'm saying is if Creighton makes it all the way, that's gonna be huge. I really don't care
Creighton's
about the
not,
bracket,
though.
to be honest with you.
Here,
I really
here.
don't. But I really want to see Creighton just upset the fuck out of everyone.
That would be insane, and I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. That's
But
all.
what's
that's all I
happening?
care
Man,
about.
I can't.
That's all I care
But
about.
what's
ride
gonna
for my
happen?
dogs,
In my heart, I know
bro.
UNC is probably gonna
Nah,
win it,
bro.
or
Hope and pray.
I can't wait to
Or
run this back in a week. from now.
Gonzaga just absolutely upsets everyone, and Gonzaga
way,
wins the
bro.
bracket. I could see it.
That I could see.
I would lose my shit
I
if
could see
that
it.
happens.
I can see it.
No, this is
But
what's gonna happen,
My only problem is that Gonzaga has to play Creighton.
Yeah, Final Four is when they play.
I don't think so, bro. I think Tennessee wins that. I think Tennessee versus.
But yeah, so what's your
Yeah.
Final Four?
Okay, so I'm thinking this is what's gonna happen.
Hmm.
Connecticut and Alabama go to town.
UNC's gonna clap Connecticut.
Nope.
You have what? Say that again?
Connecticut and Alabama are going to go to town. Connecticut's going to come out on top.
Bama
Versus Purdue and Marquette. Purdue's going
Bama
to
plays
come out on
UNC
top.
next game. You have Bama beating UNC.
Yeah.
Wild.
Just wait
That's
for
a
it, bro.
crazy upset.
Oh wait,
Just wait for
That's
it, bro.
an
It's going
upset.
to happen. It's going to
I
happen.
respect
you're gonna be waiting a long time.
No,
I
bro.
respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that.
A lot of people aren't going to have
upset.
Alabama going that far. I think they're going to make it.
Alabama
I
upset.
think it's going to happen,
I
bro.
respect that.
Hey, hell yeah, bro. I'm thinking, okay, listen. Connecticut and Alabama, top 4 position. Connecticut comes out on top. Purdue and Marquette. Marquette loses, fumbles the bag. Then Connecticut versus Purdue, Connecticut wins.
Listen, I'll just keep it about first. Wait.
Connecticut wins it all?
Connecticut takes it all, bro.
No shot.
I guess they did last year, but
It's not too, bro.
Bro's got UConn going all the way.
Yeah. I think Connecticut takes it. That's why I was getting nervous
Listen,
in the beginning.
I like
They
UConn,
start wiping.
but I think Iowa State beats UConn and Elite
UConn
Eight.
and
Really?
UNC look like the 2 strongest teams. in
I'm
the bracket
shocked.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that neither of you said Illinois at all.
I
'Cause
Bro,
I would have expected one of you guys to have Illinois in your top.
I had Illinois out in the second round because I had BYU beating Duquesne.
I had BYU winning
and
too.
then I had
yeah.
BYU beating
I had BYU
Illinois.
too. Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Because BYU streaky team, bro.
I had Illinois. I had Illinois and Iowa State going. I have Iowa State winning. I like Iowa State.
God, I got to make sure I
Yes,
edit
bro.
this episode.
Iowa
and get it
State's,
up before.
Iowa State's team is really good.
I have to get this
year.
episode up before Friday
Yeah.
because
Iowa State's
games
team
start
is
tomorrow.
so good.
Tomorrow's gonna be interesting, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be,
Dude, I can't
I'm
wait
gonna
for
be,
Duke to win.
I'm gonna be getting teed
Shut
up for my
up.
birthday.
I cannot wait.
They're not going to win.
Nah,
Bro,
dude. I'm
watch
actually
it.
scared
Promise they
because
won't.
I know I'm gonna be
I
at the.
hope it does.
I'll put money
No,
on
dude.
it.
Even if my bracket suffers because of it, I don't care.
I'm gonna be at the bar tomorrow
Bracket
celebrating my
aside.
birthday, just crying when I see all my teams
Don't
losing their
care.
final 8s.
Dude, bracket aside, I'd put money on
I'm
that.
telling you right now, bro.
A million.
I'm gonna be
percent.
bawling my eyes out at the bar when I see
money
that
I
all
have to
my
put
final
$1
8s are
down.
losing, bro.
What, win 5? What are my
I'm
odds?
giving you a money line.
What are my
You're
odds?
so confident in Duke.
What are my odds?
We going 1 for 1, bro. We going band for
one
band.
For one's bullshit. Where's my money
Bro, you're
line
so
at?
confident in Duke.
Where's my parlay at?
God, bro.
Over under. Yeah.
Come
nah.
on, parlay man.
No way, bro. I mean, listen, I had Auburn, UNC going to the Final Four, and then Houston, Tennessee. UNC and Houston, UNC takes it.
Tomorrow could be so sad, bro.
Auburn did fuck me up.
Wait, so you guys don't have Illinois going towards your final 8?
What?
I have
What'd you say?
Connecticut. I have Connecticut against Illinois.
Against Illinois?
Yeah, I have Connecticut against Illinois for final 8 into final 4.
I had Auburn and Drake.
You had
Wow.
Drake?
Listen. I love
Drake?
I love
I like that.
Drake.
Drake?
Listen,
Full
bro.
circle this episode.
Yeah, no shit, dude. And I
Bro
love
chose the wrong team.
Yeah, wrong team, bro.
Drake.
Oh, if Drake gets Soldier Boy on his album
God, bro.
against Metro,
Kendrick should have used that in his diss, bro. Drake fucking shit in the bed.
Soldier Boy started rap beef first. He was the first one to do rap beef.
real.
Yeah, no, but
God.
Drake, like, I always try to ride one upset per bracket.
No.
And I had faith in Drake, and
I had zero faith in Drake.
Yeah, me neither.
I had them losing first game.
Yeah, same.
yeah, that was rough.
Do
Wait,
not
so you,
like Drake.
you don't? Wow, I have Connecticut against Illinois.
Well, so
you
my
do-
East
Wait, do you have
bracket-
Connecticut losing their next game?
I had them losing to Auburn, but
Bro, you're fucked.
No, I have Connecticut losing to Iowa State.
Really? I have them winning tomorrow at 6:39. So we'll see.
I mean, I have them winning against SDSU.
I will.
But
I
that's
will
because
be.
it's San Diego. Like,
I will be decently teed
Yeah,
up.
it was
tomorrow
UConn
at
and San Diego
6:39,
State in
so
the
that
chip
could
last
be
year. Don't
interesting.
forget.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like someone's just gonna come up to me while I'm like happily enjoying my drink at the bar, like celebrating my birthday, and they're
They're
just
gonna be
be
like, dude, South
"Bro,
San
Connecticut
Diego
fucking
just
won."
won.
Yeah, Connecticut.
San
just
Diego
bet.
won.
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn, I could already see you and Bubba sending me text messages.
Oh, 100%.
Whole fucking
Cooked,
bracket's
cooked,
cooked.
cooked.
Yeah, I had to give it to fucking Baba. I was like, bro, you had Kentucky winning it all, bro.
Yeah, that's funny.
Kentucky winning it all.
Yeah, Kentucky.
That's
winning
what I'm
it
saying. As long as I
you're
get,
cooked, buddy.
that's why I was like, dude, if I get a
You're
few more of
left
my
in the
final
oven
eights,
overnight
Bubba's
cooked.
cooked, bro. Bubba's cooked. If I get a couple more final eights,
all. Yeah.
If I get a couple more that he doesn't get, then I still could come out on top.
Every team that I still have in it that's correct has to win. For me.
All of my Final Fours are still in the game. That's all I'm saying.
That's mine are too.
I haven't lost
had
a single
Dayton
Final
going
Four yet.
To, Elite Eight. I had Dayton.
You had Dayton going to Elite Eight?
I originally had
Beating
Dayton
who?
beating New Mexico.
Really?
That's
I had New Mexico going all the way to
crazy.
8.
Yep.
Or no, I had New Mexico losing to, what is it, Alabama?
Because Arizona, if we want to talk about
Yeah,
any
what
team
happened
that's
to
been
Arizona?
inconsistent
You
this
had New
season,
Mexico
it's
beating Arizona?
No, I had Dayton beating Arizona in Sweet 16.
I thought you said you had.
Yeah, I had New
We're in the round of
Mexico.
32.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got so fucked, bro. I had New Mexico
No,
going
that's
to Final
crazy.
8.
Arizona always
Alabama.
makes it to Sweet 16.
But they were so inconsistent this
It
season.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
New Mexico
They lost last
New Mexico is
Arizona always makes it to
Fuck,
Sweet
dude.
16. Always.
God, dude.
Doesn't matter what bracket I'm doing.
counting
Arizona
on
will
Dayton.
always make it to
Fuck.
Sweet 16.
Because they got that All-American on their team. I can't remember what his
Yeah.
name is.
Who? Dayton?
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
And they're a mad streaky team. I was
Yeah.
like, against Arizona's inconsistency, bro.
Yeah.
I
I mean, they only
always.
lost by 10. That's not horrible for a 2
I always have Arizona going
Still.
to Sweet 16.
But
I boys,
Arizona's clapping Clemson though.
I do got a knock soon though. I wanted
They
to get into
gotta.
the last topic though.
yeah, 100%.
Boys, did you see what happened in Baltimore, bro? Or with the Baltimore
No.
Bridge?
I heard a little
Dude,
bit of what happened, but I
A big ass fucking ship
Yeah.
lost power and went straight into the Baltimore Bridge and it
Just, like,
fully
fucking-
collapsed.
went right through it.
Like it went right into like one of the fucking main columns.
Right
into
You
one of
see
the
the
support
whole
beams,
bridge
dude.
just collapse.
Bro, was there people on it?
Luckily, they were able to get everybody off.
Dude.
Yeah. They were able to issue like a thing because they knew that the ship lost power like
Oh,
before.
okay.
I think there have been like 6 people unaccounted for.
Yeah.
Around the bridge.
Yeah, I
that
did
are
see something like
considered
that. Yeah.
Oh,
But otherwise, they were able to get almost everybody off.
that's crazy.
But it is insane. I'll throw up like a couple little pictures of like this is right before it collapsed and like mid collapse.
And this
Dude,
might be
so
a little
the
bit
boat
of
just
the-
like lost power.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
lost power, but you see in the video, it looks like it turns. It looks like
Well,
it
so
almost
was
regains power
turning,
and
then it
turns.
lost power. So I think like it just.
But it
kept
lost
on
power-
that course.
Oh.
But they knew it was
Oh.
losing
Lost
power
power.
before that, and then you see it turn like right at the last minute.
Weird.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people are skeptical, saying that like it's almost like something that was
They
planned.
did it on purpose.
Yeah, some like distraction from like shit that's going on in another.
Weird.
Yeah,
Might be.
I mean, it could be. I'm not gonna knock that. I mean, it is a wild like oh, I'm putting my tinfoil hat on.
Dude,
kinda
maybe
crazy claim,
someone
but-
was fucking inventing a water powered car on the Baltimore Bridge and they just fucking
I mean, they got the
crashed
hydrogen
into it,
ones,
man.
but
The fuck?
yeah, it's some crazy
Yeah,
shit.
But this might be a little bit of the like conspiracy podcast coming out of me, but
Yeah.
I've seen, which have obviously already been debunked and whatever. But people were on like X being like, oh, like when you watch the bridge collapse, you can see, oh, here's a little tiny explosion here and here and here. It's like there's electrical wire.
So
running
crazy.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you
Yeah,
know,
the
like
amount of
when
electricity
electrical
running through all the
like,
lights.
works, like when they go out, they explode from too much output.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
You'll see a massive spark at
Yeah.
the very least.
At the minimum, yeah.
Right.
Usually, yeah.
So a lot of the conspiracy shit was very active right away. Like, oh, it's a distraction, or
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
they
sure.
blew it up, or like, oh, the boat was like hijacked or some shit. Like,
yeah.
It was hijacked from with who? With who?
come on, bro.
Who
Yeah.
hijacked the boat?
Absolutely insane, dude.
Who hijacked the boat?
Yeah.
I just wanted to briefly mention that though before we conclude today's episode because I'm like, dude, that shit is insane.
Al Qaeda's back. They just hijacked the boat.
We're going back to Iraq, brothers.
Back to Iraq.
Crazy, dude.
Going
Oh
back.
my god.
We need that
Wow, bro.
We just need another
Fuck.
reason for that oil, bro.
Yeah, dude, we just
Yeah.
need oil, bro. Here it is.
But yeah, that was pretty random, dude.
Yeah.
One of the last.
I'm just sitting there like fucking finishing my set. I would like get a buzz on my phone. I'm like, what? The fucking bridge just fell?
yeah,
fuck?
I
was
got
like,
a
what?
Twitter notification that was like, oh yeah.
I'm like, this isn't real. I'm watching it. The video's going
same.
for like 40 seconds. All of a sudden,
Yeah, the whole bridge just. I was like,
Ooh.
I just saw cars on that bridge. Oh, they're cooked.
Yeah, that's
bro.
pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
yeah.
So it lost power.
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird. Why did
But
it
you
lose
see, it
power?
almost looks like it's turning. It's like,
I mean, like, I think about it like a controller, right? It's like your controller when you're playing a game. If your
Yeah.
controller loses battery, like your game kind of like keeps going like in the direction. So like if you're turning, right?
yeah.
So if you're like spinning around or like you're moving around, Like you keep going in the direction that you're going for like
Yeah,
1
I
or
don't
2
know how
seconds.
these shifts work.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming their steering is so much different than like a car. So like if
That's
they're
an entire
because
ship.
they were already making that turn when they lost power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does it keep that keel or does it?
sure it does.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
thinking.
I guess I don't know. It's just the angle from the video throws me off because it looks like it was going straight, and then at the very
just
end, it looks
starts
like it just
turning.
like goes like right in, like
Well,
almost like it's targeting.
even
the
think
ball.
about like power steering in a car. Like steering in a car with no power steering is fucking
Yeah.
rough.
I don't know. Yeah.
The fucking
In the crane,
cab.
bro.
Yeah.
When
It's-
I
it
when
is
I
up
went
in
out
the
and
air.
worked with Rick's dad at Midstate that one day, we were on our drive back from Rochester, and I had like kind of took a nap on the way back. We're like 10 minutes away from the shop, and I'm kind of starting to drift back. And right when I was, he was like, "I think I lost my steering."
You're like, what?
I look over, I was like,
What?
You're like, shut up. Yeah.
I would have
and
been
at that
I would have
he
set
was
up.
about to make a turn onto like, and we're in like close to like Medina.
Oh.
So it's like it's not super spaced out. So
Yeah.
we're trying to make this turn in a crane at a stoplight, and he like
he's just like,
goes
damn.
right, and all I could do was this, and here were the oncoming cars, so we had to stop in the intersection,
Yeah.
Bro, that's so
back
fucked.
up, and go to the next intersection. That took like a couple minutes, and he was like, "At our
You're
next
sitting
turn,
there
I
like-
need you on the wheel with me." I'm like,
Yeah, dude. Losing power steering is
so at the next turn, there was no one in the oncoming lane, luckily. And I'm on it with him. This is a crane. This is a crane. This isn't a car. This is a crane. So I'm pulling with him.
Oh yeah, you got the levers,
We
don't you?
were this close to hitting the curb on the opposite side of the road. We
Yeah.
What the
barely
fuck?
made the turn.
Yeah.
And of course, there are people looking at us coming into the intersection.
Just being like,
What the fuck are you doing?
At least nobody honked. I'm sure they kind of understood something was wrong. So
Yeah.
they're like, oh shit. So people just stayed put at the stop sign.
Yeah.
Which was like, I was like, all right, you're a good driver, bro.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you.
driver,
Terrifying,
thank you.
bro.
You know what's going on.
Respecting the fucking
So
construction.
then we had to like
workers.
turn out wide to the right, and then make a left turn onto this like street nobody goes on. We
yeah.
had to like park the crane, put one side of the tires on the sidewalk, and just
God.
go get power steering fluid.
Dude, I was gonna say,
fuck
I
that.
wonder if you just like ran out of power steering fluid.
one of the tubes came
Yeah,
loose,
maybe.
and it leaked out all our fluid.
Oh,
Really?
So Rick had to go buy like a few tubs of fluid, and we had to dump it all in there, reconnect the tube. But luckily,
Fuck.
that was it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just a disconnected tube ain't bad. You just had to recinch it, and we were,
Yeah.
we were
Okay.
on our way. But,
I was gonna say that's
fuck.
and we lost all of our
crazy.
fluid, so we just had to refill.
Yeah,
those.
running out of power steering fluid is rough.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In a in a crane too.
That's-
That's
that was-
insane.
I couldn't
That's
imagine
insane.
fucking pulling down that lever.
Me and him were pulling with everything, bro. Like that was insane.
Nah, bro.
But yeah, so maybe that's what happened with that shit, bro.
Yeah.
They just lost power steering.
I wouldn't knock that. I mean, it's possible. I don't know. It's some crazy shit.
Listen, man, I don't know how to drive a boat.
Yeah.
Not one like that. That's fucking crazy.
yeah, nah,
Yeah, I'm not educated enough to
Nah,
speak on
no
it. That's for
way.
sure.
no. But that was crazy. That was a wild notification to get.
Oh,
One
100%.
of the last
It was
things I
surreal.
checked at the
Definitely surreal. Yeah. I'm like,
I
oh,
remember getting that
what happened?
notification, and the next one was like about like the draft, and I was like, oh fuck, I like that one. Just started reading about the draft.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking crazy.
I was like, holy shit, the fucking bridge.
yeah.
This is why Marvin Harrison Jr. is the best wide receiver prospect. I was like, yo,
God, dude.
what is this guy saying?
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to today's episode. I hope you guys have Connecticut winning your NCAA bracket.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
For your sake.
We'll check back in next week to
Hopefully
reveal,
for your
you know,
bracket's
who's
sake.
clearly on track.
Come back when UNC's in the Final Four. And
All
Final
right,
Four, and
bro.
then total upset.
You can find us on Spotify, Amazon Music, all of the good shit. Apple Podcasts, hit it up. Otherwise, we're at Sidetracked T on pretty much every platform. Aside from X, it's now known as. That's Sidetracked TW. Otherwise, yeah, thank you for fucking watching. We'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah.